Dr. Ange.
Dr. David here, how are you going?
And we're coming to you from the Hunter Valley practice today, and we're going to be talking to you about the noise that we hear when we get adjusted. Now, we've spoken previously about what that popping or that audible cavitation or that cracking noise is when we do get adjusted in previous vlogs, but one of the common misconceptions that we hear a lot of in the practice is, do we actually need to hear that noise when we get adjusted for that adjustment to actually be successful? Now, this is a really interesting question which we're actually going to be looking into today.
Yeah, we might have an answer for you for this common misconception.
Yeah.
So it's very important to know that every chiropractic adjustment has an impact to your nerve system. Although we need a little bit more research to understand what exactly is happening physiologically. But then we have some biomechanical markers that we can look at to measure if we have a successful adjustment. Okay, so those markers include some neurological testing, such as we are testing a fine touch sensitivity, which is pain.
Yeah.
And then we have some deep tendon reflex testing, which is like a knee jerking one. And then we also have some manual muscle testing that we do in our clinic.
Yeah, and so when we look at these all together, what the research has actually suggested now is that we actually don't need to hear that audible cavitation or that click when we do get adjusted. And what it's actually shown in the research is that hearing that noise is actually more closely related not to a physiological response in the body, but more so related to psychological response. So when we anticipate that we are going to hear that noise and we associate that with being a successful adjustment, when we put that anticipation onto it, and if we don't hear that, then that can put some level of negative connotation into our body, and it almost acts like that placebo effect when we do hear it, that can actually have a really big effect if we feel like an adjustment isn't successful because we didn't hear that noise, then that can have a really big effect on our body as well, because it kind of acts like a placebo.
Yeah, exactly. So in Sprouting Health Chiropractic, what we do is we conduct a thorough examination when we first start seeing you, and then in a certain time frame we're going to do a reassessment. And this is what we all do here, and this is what we're about, to make sure that we're measuring your health and results objectively, instead of heavily focusing on the popping noise, really. So if you do have any questions, if you're interested in how chiropractic might actually benefit you, give us a call or message us on Facebook. Otherwise, have a great weekend, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.